second-generation boyfriend. Just as she was about to study abroad with her boyfriend, his family investigated her background and uncovered the truth. So the boyfriend left alone on a plane, abandoning her at the airport. As a consequence of her lies, the girl's father passed away from illness. With no other option, she had to start working to pay off her debts. Having failed the college entrance exams twice and lacking a degree, she could only take on various part-time jobs. When she finally found a job that didn't require a degree, she hurried to the interview. At that moment, a luxury car passed by her, and the wealthy young woman who got out of the car was the head of Murray Collection, Lee Anna, who was arrogant in nature. She was only focused on talking on the phone with her friend, ignoring Yoo-mo, who had come for the interview. The staff gave her sympathetic looks. As the eldest daughter of the Lee family, Lee Anna never regarded others highly. It wasn't until she finished her call that she noticed Yoo-mo standing there. She casually apologized, then handed the resume to the head of the museum. The head of the museum, Chief Jean, told Yoo-mo that this was a company owned by the Lee family. Lee Dae-jia, Anna's father, though an artist, was also involved in the management of the company, so the final decision about the interview would be made by him. Lee Dae-jia looked at Yoo-mo's resume and dismissed her high school education. However, he told Yoo-mo that this job would involve not only taking care of the museum's collection, but also attending to Miss Lee Anna. The monthly salary was 1 million, but it could only be received after becoming a full-time employee. She would only get 1 day off per month. She couldn't be late or absent without reason. Despite the harsh working conditions, Yoo-mo, in desperate need of money, accepted. She then started learning about the museum's collection. The collection consisted of high-end furniture, with a single chair costing 15 million. Slowly, Yoo-mo discovered that the Lee family had many properties. Mrs. Lee even managed an olive farm, and held church activities there every week. She had various interactions with rich women. Lee Anna was the only child in the family. She had just returned from studying in the United States last year, with an arrogant and vain personality, and Yoo-mo gradually realized, although the Lee family appeared wealthy, they had many unsavory secrets. The so-called high-end collectibles were mostly sourced from second-hand markets, but once placed here, the prices skyrocketed. Although Yoo-mo knew all this, she never considered exposing it, because the benefits here were good, and there were 4 major insurances, especially the health insurance, which was crucial for taking care of her mother with dementia. Compared to Yoo-mo's oppressive life, Anna's life was much more fulfilling. Mrs. Lee had arranged multiple blind dates for her, one of which was a plastic surgeon who owned several cosmetic surgery clinics. His mother also owned several famous art galleries. Anna longed for a marriage based on love and was strongly against arranged marriages, so she only planned to go along with it as a formality.
유미, 네, 현주 집에 가서 이 옷 좀 가져와. 이거 살 다 덮는 걸로, 여러 벌 갖고 와.
Yoo-mo went to Anna's apartment to collect the clothes, but as soon as she entered, she was stunned by the luxury before her. The room was filled with high-end furniture and had a stylish design, and Anna's residence was at the highest point of the wealthy district. Yoo-mo went to the wardrobe to organize a few formal outfits. As she was leaving, she suddenly saw a pair of designer high heels on the floor. Unable to resist, she tried them on secretly. Although the shoes fit perfectly and were beautiful, she knew they didn't belong to her.